Today, we are talking about Canada's Express Entry and the massive changes that are coming to Express Entry in 2025. And if you don't know what the Express Entry is, it is Canada's flagship program for skilled workers to immigrate to Canada. And 2025 is bringing massive changes that could completely redefine how you qualify for permanent residency. In other words, the game is about to change in 2025. And these massive changes could make or break your chances of becoming a Canada permanent resident. In this video, I'll break down the changes that are coming to the Express Entry, the new permanent residence pathways we are expecting, and how you can prepare to seize the opportunity. So strap in and let's begin. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, that is the IRCC, has outlined bold changes to the Express Entry system, set to roll out in 2025. The program will now focus more on specific occupational categories, prioritize temporary residents already in Canada, and address critical labor shortages across emerging industries. These changes could either make your journey easier or harder, depending on how prepared you are. So what are these changes and what does it mean for you? In 2025, the Express Entry system will be divided into two main streams. One is the Federal Economic Priorities. This stream targets skilled workers in occupations that align with national labor market priorities, such as healthcare professionals, example nurses, physicians, and allied health workers. Trade occupations, example electricians, welders, and plumbers. These professions are critical to Canada's infrastructure. STEM professionals like engineers, IT specialists, and data analysts who drive innovation in tech and research. And of course, Francophone immigrants, those who are French-oriented. For 2025, RCC has allocated 41,700 admissions to this. The expected CRS score for healthcare is expected to be around 450, and for skilled trades, we are likely to see scores drop below 490. The second stream is the In-Canada Focus stream. This stream transitions temporary residents like international students and temporary foreign workers into permanent residents. 82,980 admissions are planned for this stream in 2025, and we are hopeful to see more Canadian Experience Class, that CEC draws, and the CRS scores are projected to be around 490. So if you're already in Canada, you have a massive advantage through this stream. If you're excited about this, leave your best emoji in the comments now. Let's rejoice together, because this is actually good news. Now, what about CRS scores? What are we expecting to see in 2025? Here's what we can expect with regard to CRS scores. We are likely to see more Canadian Experience Class draws, like I said before. Larger draw sizes are expected, with 3,000 to 4,000 invitations per round, which would be very pleasing, would be very nice. We also expect CRS cutoffs to drop to around 490, making it more accessible to qualify. For the priority occupation draws, CRS scores could drop significantly for in-demand jobs like healthcare professionals. They might see CRS scores as low as 450, and trades and STEM workers could benefit from lower CRS scores as well. For the general draws, it's gonna be tougher. I'm so sorry to say, it will get tougher. So if you're applying without Canadian work experience or a provincial nomination, you will need a higher CRS score, around 540. And for Francophone applicants, Canada aims to have 7% of admissions outside Quebec come from Francophones by 2025. And to meet this goal, RCC might lower French language requirements from CLB 7 to CLB 5 or 6 and offer additional CRS points for bilingual applicants. This means that since the language requirements are expected to be lower, you will have more flexibility to qualify. So if you speak French, this is your moment to shine. And if your CRS score as of now is low, consider boosting it through Canadian work experience if you are in Canada, or more education or improved language proficiency. Also, I'd like to let you know that you can book a consultation with me to discuss your immigration situation. The link is in the description and in the pinned comments. I also have an Express Entry Masterclass that can hold you by the hand and guide you A to Z about all aspects of the Express Entry. Link is also in the description and in the pinned comments. Go check it out. There's more exciting news. We are expecting Canada to introduce new priority categories for emerging industries. There are 3 or 4 categories that are expected to come up to join the category draws. One is the education sector, and that's for like teachers, early childhood educators, and special education professionals. Bilingual or French-speaking educators may gain an advantage, especially considering Canada's focus on Francophone immigration. Secondly is clean tech and renewable energy, and that's for jobs in sustainability and green innovation. And thirdly is biotechnology and applied sciences, which covers scientists and researchers in applied sciences. There's also the critical mineral extraction and resource management, and it's targeted at professionals in this field. I love that these new categories are coming up. I think it's progressive, and I'm happy because this is exciting and opens more opportunities to skilled workers to become permanent residents. And of course, these categories are designed to fill urgent labor gaps and support Canada's long-term growth. The Express Entry really is changing. It is changing right before our very eyes. Now let's talk about 4 new permanent resident pathways to watch out for in 2025. IRCC has confirmed 4 new immigration streams for 2025 to address unique labor market and demographic needs. Let's break them down. Number 1 is the Enhanced Caregiver Program. This program is set to offer faster PR for caregivers working in Canada, especially those taking care of children, elderly individuals, or persons with disabilities. Canada faces a critical shortage of caregivers, and this program ensures they have a secure pathway to PR while supporting families in need. Who qualifies? Well, caregivers already in Canada on work permit and those with Canadian work experience in caregiving roles are the ones who qualify. Of course, when the program launches, there will be more details as to the eligibility requirements. Secondly is the Francophone community stream. Almost throughout this video, it is obvious that Canada is aiming to strengthen Francophone communities outside Quebec by attracting French-speaking immigrants. So really, if you can speak French, even if it's small, go and brush your French up. Brush it up, and you could be on your way to getting Canada PR. Okay, so what's new in this stream includes there will be lower French language requirements. RCC may reduce the CLB, that is the Canadian language benchmark for French candidates, to 5 or 6, coming down from 7. And to reiterate, Canada wants 7% of all immigrants outside Quebec to be Francophones by 2025. Francophone healthcare workers and educators will especially benefit from this stream. And note that if you're bilingual, that is, you speak English and French, you might get bonus points in the Express Entry. Thirdly is the Rural Community Immigration Program, that's the RCIP, formerly known as the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilots. Canada is expanding pathways for skilled workers to settle in rural and remote communities where labor shortages are severe. Smaller towns and regions need skilled workers, and this pilot gives you opportunities beyond major cities like Toronto or Vancouver, where competition is much tougher. These streams mostly target professionals in healthcare, trades, and essential service workers. And at number 4, we have the Manitoba West Central Immigration Program. This is a regional pathway focused on attracting immigrants to Manitoba's central and western regions with streamlined processes for skilled workers and business immigrants. What is included is that it is mainly going to be a provincial nominee program, or the PNP, aligned for faster processing and also to support international students and temporary workers already in Manitoba. More details will be provided when the program launches. Oh my God, this is exciting, isn't it? I think all of this is quite exciting to hear, at least some good news after all of the bad news that we have been hearing concerning Canada immigration. We're very hopeful that 2025, despite all of this, is going to open new opportunities for those who are actually ready to get into the pool and to get picked. So make sure that you're getting ready for what is coming, the good and exciting things that are coming to Canada immigration in 2025. So with all these changes coming, what are you to do to put yourself in the best possible position to benefit? I want to give you 4 actionable steps you can take to maximize your chances. 1, align your profile with priority occupations. We already talked about the occupations that Canada is focusing on. That's the direction you should be facing. If you're in healthcare, trades, education, or any of the other occupations we mentioned, focus on gaining relevant certifications and verifiable work experience in those areas. 2, boost your CRS scores. If you have not maximized your language test, BICO, take it again. And please practice before you take it. Don't rush. If you can learn French, even better. But make sure that you are doing everything you can to maximize your language scores. If you're in Canada on a work permit, make sure you gain the required Canadian work experience in the required NOC category. If you can secure a provincial nominee program, better. Please go for it. You can get an extra 600 points for a provincial nomination. Number 3, stay updated. Follow updates on the RSCC website and subscribe to this channel to stay updated. Turn on the notification bell and join my membership. Massive value is coming there. Massive. If you blink, you lose. And number 4, consider Francophone immigration. I don't know how to say it again. If you speak French, now is the time to leverage it. If you don't speak French, maybe this is the time for you to learn. Express entry truly is completely different from how it was 3-4 years ago. It's just different, and it's going to continue changing to align with what Canada actually needs in terms of the labor needs and what Canada needs in all other areas. You need to prepare strategically. So let me ask you, what's your plan? What's your challenge? Do you see yourself as a Canada PR in 2025? If you do, leave a yes in the comments. Say it, believe it, and you could have it. In this video, I talked a lot about boosting your language scores throughout this video. So watch this video next to learn the exact strategies that can help you do just that. I'll see you in the next one.